Everybody has money, right? Well, what if that money just disappeared? Hi, I'm Trenton Johnson, and today I'm going to talk about the economics behind the Great Depression. You will learn about the causes and changes that have been made to prevent a Great Depression from happening again. And today, I will talk to you about underconsumption, the stock market crash, and preventions from having a Great Depression. One main cause of the Great Depression was underconsumption. The way capitalism works is that there needs to be a flow of money constantly be in order for it to function properly. And if there is underconsumption, then there is no flow and you don't get money. Essentially, underconsumption is this. Let's say we have 5 people that need to go out and pick a total of 100 apples a day. So everybody's just out there picking their apples like they usually do. And then when they sell those 100 apples, they make a profit. But let's say people stop liking apples, so now I'm stuck with these and I can't sell them, and which means I can't make money. And then the only solution is to have people get fired in order to try and keep the business alive, because people didn't want to go out and spend their money, which in turn makes them not make money because everybody can't get paid without people going out and buying things in a capitalist country. My next point is that the stock market crash wasn't instantaneous, but rather over the course of many days. During the Roaring '20s, the stock market went under rapid expansion, peaking by 1929. But by then, production was in the decline and unemployment rate was on the rise, which ends up making stocks worth more than they are, sort of inflating them falsely. Stock prices began on the decline in September and early October of 1929. Panic was starting to set in, and on the 18th of October, the fall began. A record 12.9 million stocks were traded on October 24th, which would end up being known as Black Thursday. This would cause stocks to plummet, and even more drastically than they have been previously. And since at this time there wasn't enough money to go around to everyone, panic and bankruptcy became commonplace. My last point is that the global economy would be forever changed by this, and measures are now set in place to prevent a Great Depression from happening again. To make sure history wouldn't repeat itself, there was the creation of new deals, a central bank system, and the adoption of inflation rate targeting. The new deals let the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation guarantee bank deposits. This would restore depositor confidence and prevent future bank runs. A bank run is essentially when a bunch of people go out and try and take all their money from the banks, and the bank doesn't have all that money, which essentially makes some people bankrupt, which is really bad and very scary. Central banks have also already prevented depressions from happening. In 2008, the Federal Reserve bailed out banks by lowering interest rates, which in turn pumped credit into the global financial system. And it also helped the restoration of panicked bankers that were too afraid to lend out money to fellow bankers in fear of taking each other's subprime mortgages as collateral. To wrap things up, I've spoken on many different topics about the economics and the Great Depression. The Great Depression was affecting America greatly during this time, and also was spread across the entire globe. Today, I spoke about the causes of the Great Depression, the road to the stock market crash, and measures put in place to prevent a Great Depression from happening again. But if I can leave you with one thing, I want you to remember this. You have no need to live in fear, because unlike money, you will always have value. Thank you.